EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New Orleans Saints. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was an absolutely dominating shutdown performance for them because they shut down the run, they shut down the pass. I think at one point, the question was whether or not they could actually hold them to negative yardage for the entire game. That's how well they played. I don't know if those numbers can carry over to this one, but they do expect to play at a high level.
Hey, 70!
Second down, here's Chubb again. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. You look at the Saints defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
An absolute shutdown game for them. And watching the game film preparing for this one, the people tried to run it against him, nowhere to go. Tried to throw it, couldn't complete anything. An absolute dominating game.
That'll give him 8 that time, and now it's 3rd and 3. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Double right!
To throw is Stafford. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
Yellow, line, yellow, zoom.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Smash, red. 6, mega, red, yellow. Red, cycle. White, white. Set.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Drill green.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They run. It's Kamara. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Stafford now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The chart goes in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The Saints at 7-1 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Black shot. Green jack. Blaster, 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Fury, yellow. Smash, red. 6, mega. Rail, yellow.
Olave motioning to the left.
Red.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone, it's 2-2 Atwell. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Hey, give me a radar.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Let's go. Red, cycle. White, white. Drill, green. Hey, hey, blue. Slide, blue.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Olave. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Come on, set. Edo blue. Steel, black. Black ultra. Blue,
Olave
go.
motioning to the left. Back to throw now on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. 2nd and 5.
Right, number 7, black shot. Green jack. Blaster, 6. 5.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 17 yards out. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return from Kendrick. He keeps it, and it'll be a touchback out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 5-0! Hey, easy, easy! White. Zebra!
Throwing is Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Stay 50, stay 50. 22! Monday, Monday, Monday! Hey, 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 hey!
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
On the double. Blue striker. Fury, yellow. Smash, red, 6, mega. Rail, yellow.
Olave motioning to the left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll change things up. Now they send a man in motion right. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Trouble, 38.
Again, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it is 28-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hurry!
They run it again with Chubb. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, LA. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 75. And the Rams are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
White, white. Drilled green.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Edo blue. Steel black. Black ultra. Claws red. Black shock. Go
They'll send a
red.
receiver in motion to the left.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Rams are going to have it here just past the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. They begin this drive with Chubb, and he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready. 40 gun. 40 gun. 53, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Give me radar.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's quickly to Atwell on the slant. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Monday.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Stafford. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got it at the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games. but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard.
Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel and got his man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
32.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Set. 40 got. 40 got.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Second and 14. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
21.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Saints are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. but you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Red, yellow.
2nd and 2. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Olave motioning to the left.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
At their 49-yard line.
Edo blue. Steel black. Hey, green. Black ultra.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And we'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
97.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Back to Kamara for another catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Green jack. Blaster, six.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And they'll get this down to the 10. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Down. Shot, 17.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now receiver in motion left. Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they work take this well upfield across the 45. 109 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And again, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down at the 43-yard line.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down. And now here's another interception. And this